Hi guys, Steve from the NetSuite team here. This video is going to instruct you how to enter a new inventory item. To enter a new item, if we go to Lists, Accounting, Items, New, and from our new item selection, we're going to create inventory item. We put our inventory item code, our own unique identifier, so we would use your 3-letter prefix with the item code next to it. In our display name, we're going to put what we would like to be shown on the invoice. Place our barcode into here. Any additional barcodes. Our tax schedule, so is the item taxable or non-taxable? Our unit type. And we've got the choices of either length, volume, weight, box, each, time, and obviously US length, volume, and weight. For New Zealand, you will use the Australian volume, weight, and length. So let's say it's an actual volume, it's a chemical. Our base unit is litres. Our stock unit is how we count our on-hand stock. Our purchase unit is how we buy the product. And let's say in this case we're going to go 20 litres. And our sale unit is how we dispense it or how we sell it. If we dispense it in the field on the mobile app, we would dispense it by litres. You can also choose either 100 millilitres or 500 millilitres. In this case we're just going to sell it by a litre. Now don't forget, with your stock unit, this is what you count your on-hand stock in. Over on the right, are you going to show it on the mobile app? Are you going to display it in the web store if you have a retail store? In this case, we're going to assume both. Our creation reason, is it a new product? Is it a custom order? Was it a standard item that was not migrated into your initial database? Other or new? This one we're just going to put standard item not migrated. Our franchise is already clicked there. Here is where we put our class, and as I said, we're going to create a chemical. So is it a chemical pool or chemical spa, which is down here as well. Let's just say we're going to say it's salts and minerals. Then we go down to our sales pricing tab. Sales description. This also appears on invoices and cash receipts at point of sale. Obviously with the display name in the top, if you're happy with just the display name, leave the sales description blank. If you're wanting to write a description, maybe a instruction on the item, such as like with chemicals, please dispense in a bucket of water before or please, actually I will rephrase that, my apologies. Please mix in a bucket of water before dispensing. So this is a great field here to use that for, to eliminate, even after verbally instructing clients, they will have that on their receipts and invoices as well. In the base price, this is where you put your sell price excluding GST or excluding sales tax. And let's say we have a price, and don't forget this is also the price of how much you sell it for by the litre or by the unit that you're selling it in. So let's say we're selling it for $10 a litre, and if I take away the GST on that, it's going to be 9.0909. Now, with going 4 decimal places, if we leave that 9 as a 9, if you sell multiple quantities, you may end up losing 2, 3, up to 5 cents. So my general rule of thumb is the 4th decimal place, always round up. Now, being that this one is 0909, this will be actually 0910. And if I click away, you can see that the gross price, including the GST, is the full $10, with a few decimal places, and then you'll have a 1. When you're selling multiple quantities, this is the rule of thumb you want to have, where you have minimum 3 zeros, and it doesn't matter about the last decimal place. Always round up that 4th decimal place up 1. If it's a 09, make it a 1. If it was 06, or 0906, you would go 0907. And that would be your rule of thumb. Always round up the 4th decimal spot. So I'll just put that back into where it was. Go to our purchasing inventory tab. Our purchase price is where we need to put per 20 litres. And you can see that we've got here, say, $80 for our purchase price. Our vendor code, this is where we put just our vendor code. And if I go back up here, let's say this 15620 is the actual vendor code. I can copy that and paste it into the vendor code and the purchase description. Now on our display name, I've just got pool item, but in our purchase description, this is what shows up on your invoices, and this is what the vendor or the supplier knows this product by. So it could be here that you would put the full pool item description as shown on invoice. And that would go there. Because not all times you want to have the full item description in your display name, especially when you're looking at product identifiers, codes, that if you're not wanting clients to go out and shop around on you. You can just put a basic pool description in your display name to show on their invoices and quotes. But when you're doing a purchase order, the vendor will see this code and this description, so they know what you're ordering. We also go down to our vendor fields here, and let's say this is a Focus pool product. You can see our subsidiary or franchise is there, and we also put our purchase price in here. Click into the purchase price field, click on the coin, choose your currency, and also put in your purchase price. Again, remembering what is the purchase price for the unit that you're purchasing. Click add, the price will show. You've got your purchase price there, the vendor code, the description, that is there. If you have a retail store, you need to also apply this item on our point of sale system, our SKIS system. So again, just for reasons I'll show you in a minute, we copy the display name that you have on the description there. We come to our web store. We put our web store display name in there, the pool item, so this shows on our receipts, and also put it in the web store description, pool item. Right down the bottom you have website categories. Click on that, drop that box down, choose the country that is applicable to your retail store and to your subsidiary. In this case I'm doing AU for Australia. Click on the site category column, drop that down and click on home, click add. Once that is all in, click save, and there's your inventory items saved to your database.